Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Melky Cabrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Will Myers. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Span at the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one. Fouled off to the right. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Second.
So stepping in, Denard Span. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Ready now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And that's taken for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Hit down the line at first. Myers is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Dozier will put this one away. Here's Byron Buxton now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. This one for Crawford at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. In now, Robbie Grossman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Pence is there, and it's a very quick inning. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Liner towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Now to the plate, Joe Panic. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Grossman going back. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Nick Martinez.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. One down. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Cabrera is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Jimenez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Jimenez.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Left fielder number 53.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Melky Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pence coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman number
digging
4.
in to try it again. Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the plate. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Denard.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Myers is there for it. And that's the third out. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Kenny Vargas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Byron
Buxton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And he's safe. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Hit in the air to right field. Pence is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that misses inside 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. A base hit. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. He singled his last time up. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman,
now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
For the Giants, center fielder
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Crow won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line.
Eduardo Nunez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 56, Tyler Duffy.
In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Standing in, Denard Span. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's a shot out to right center field. In to score, the runner from third. Span rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down the first baseline.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he puts it away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Eduardo Escobar.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robbie
Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jimenez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Scorched to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Span is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Will Myers. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pence over to his left. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Matt Lyle.
Brandon Crawford.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Joe Panik. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. At the plate, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a liner. The tag will get him coming back to first. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Miguel.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Markakis. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Ready for another shot now.
Designated hitter.
The pitch. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence, ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding in once again, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jimenez.
Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Panik's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Digging in once again, Jarrett Parker. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A chance here for Dozier at second. Scooped up, 1 away. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Denard Span singled homer run in his last time up. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from...
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Digging into... Try it again. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Now batting, Miguel Sano. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And Span's throw will arrive too late. He's in there at third base. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Kenys Vargas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third, and a relay to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Now in the box, Byron Buxton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. A play at the plate, and he's safe. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. This is line to left. Span will get there, and he puts it away to... Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grossman moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
In the air, down the left field line and deep. After it is Cabrera. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eduardo
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. That's wide, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hence, ranging back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th. Standing in, Robbie Grossman. Hunter Strickland is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the
Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eddie Rosario.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Into the box now, Chris Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Joe Mauer will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rosario is digging for home. And the run is in to score from second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. First offering on its way. Swing hard liner to left center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. In now, Will Myers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Panic scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Grounder down the line at third. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Kenny's Vargas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Span is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Joe Panic. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Buddy Bashir is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Kelby Tomlinson will try and get his
for the Giants. Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He was a double play victim last time around. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jarrett Parker.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Aaron Hill will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 57, Ryan Presley.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Denard Span. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't hold.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swing. Strike here. Nothing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Escobar. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Grounded down the third baseline. Comes set with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 9.
Glenn Perkins takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way.
Number 50.
Brandon Belt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1-1. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Hunter Pence. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Strickland. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Starling Marte stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Just foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista posts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Ready now, Adam Duvall. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Little flare out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And that misses inside 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Batting
He's got
third.
that average way up
First
into the
baseman.
330s to begin the day. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in the schoolhouse.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in
Batting
now,
fourth.
Lucas Duda.
Designated
First
hitter.
shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman.
Takes this the other way to right. Schebler is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Stepping in, Ryan Howard. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Howard.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. To his right, Smoke. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Tommy
Designated hitter.
Pham. The season
Tommy
batting average
Pham.
comes in down in the 240s. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that brings up Scott
Right
Schebler.
fielder.
The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Now at the plate, Chris Coghlan. He'll get us going
Leading
here in
off
the
with a
bottom
J.
half of the second.
Left fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the
Coghlan.
air. Crawford into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting seventh.
And that'll
Second
bring up the
baseman.
speedy Devin Travis. His
Travis.
average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting eighth.
So striding
Right
forward
fielder,
now, Jose Bautista. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he'll start out their half
Leading
of
off
the
for
third,
Cincinnati.
top of the order to
Left
follow.
fielder. Ben Zobrist.
Right side, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, and most likely an infield single.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling
0 for 1
Marte.
here in the early going. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Coghlan is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Digging in for his second
Now
at-bat, Adam Duvall. A base hit in his first trip.
Duvall.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Russell Martin now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's one for Gennett, the second baseman. Fielded cleanly and a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance, Kevin Pillar. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. Now batting, Justin Smoke. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. High pop-up. Duvall coasts under it. And that's the third out. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Coughlin going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's big Ryan Howard now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Pillar's there. 2 down. Striding in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Schebler sprinting after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Hard hit at third. To his right, Duvall. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. At the plate, Chris Coughlin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. On to first, and there were two down. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Stepping in, Scott Schebler. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. Brandon Crawford stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A little bouncer.
Bautista.
No problem here, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman, Adam Duvall.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bautista going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play posse. Devin Mesoraco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Coughlin going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now another one hit deep to left. Coughlin going back, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, for Howard, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gennett ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lucas Duda.
And that misses, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Chris Coughlin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Ben Zobrist.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Travis into shallow center. One away. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself. At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Russell Martin now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to center field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Scooter Gennett.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Settling in now, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. On the ground to 3rd. And he's retired 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist is there, and it's a very quick end. Stepping up now, Scott Schebler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Scott Schebler.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. Smoke comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Coughlin. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Joe Biagini.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
from the stretch.
Jays.
Here's the pitch. This is line to left.
Biagini.
Coughlin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Grounded to the right. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in. Lucas Duda. He'll lead things. Wendy Peralta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Kendrys Morales. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. Striding in. Josh Donaldson. Last time through was J.J. Smallwood takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs, 13 hits.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitches well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Reddick has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Nori Aoki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And a dive, but he's back in there. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
The 1-2 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. There goes Altuve. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's Carlos Correa now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side. Travis fields it cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Lucas Duda. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Lucas Duda.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. So stepping in, Chris Coughlin. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he takes ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fast. So digging in now, George Springer. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip.
George Springer.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Evan Gaddis now standing in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitching.
On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Russell Martin now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Bautista rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Lucas Duda.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and Altuve is into third base with a triple. Here's Nori Aoki, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Marisnick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Coghlan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swinging on 3-0, and this is into left field. It's a base hit. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 9.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in, George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And that misses ball 1.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Tap down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Josh Reddick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 2.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Russell Martin now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Ready once again. Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Luke Gregerson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Marisnik, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Brian from the belt, the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this relief.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So striding forward now, Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jake Marisnik. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Jake Marisnik.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ah. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And a curveball in for a strike. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Nori Aoki, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nori Aoki.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier. Michael Felipe.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 7,
digging in to try it again. Chris Coughlin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready once again, Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Digging in once
Right fielder,
again,
number 19.
Jose Bautista. A hit in
Jose
2 tries so
Bautista.
far. Little tapper down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick ranging back. He gets there to make the play, and here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with
Leading
a
off for
double
the
on the
Astros.
ledger so far.
The shortstop,
Now the pitch.
Carlos Correa.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Marwin
Third
Gonzalez.
baseman.
No hits in 2
Marwin
trips to the plate for him in the
Gonzalez.
ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 2 gone. Ready for another
Center
shot
fielder,
now.
number
George
4.
Springer. 1 for
George
2 with a double on his
Springer.
line thus far. Ripped toward the gap in right. On his way to second is Springer. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Stepping in is
left fielder,
Josh
number
Reddick.
22.
It was a walk in his
Josh
last trip.
Reddick.
Aaron
Your
Luke,
attention, please.
a 5'11"
Now
inch
pitching
left-handed.
for Toronto, number 62, Aaron Luke.
Carlos
And hitting for the
Beltran
Astros,
will be charged with the
number
job.
15, Carlos Beltran.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 7 homers and 19 driven in. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin
Leading off
Pilar.
for Toronto,
He'll lead it off here as we
center
begin
fielder,
inning number 7.
Kevin
Ground ball
Pilar.
sent back up the middle. To his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop, number 2.
So 1 away now in the
Tulowitzki.
Toronto 7th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Smoke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Beltran going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda. Your attention, please.
Kendrys
hitting for the Blue
Morales
Jays,
will look for some
number
2-out magic here as he'll
Kendrys
pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Marisnick. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
the
now.
batter, number 20.
Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th.
Pitching for the
Dylan
Astros,
Betances.
number 68.
First
Dylan
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. 2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Now batting.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they
2-0.
are falling so far behind.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Designated hitter, Nori Aoki. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 38, Joe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nori Aoki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and they have taken the lead. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Chris Coghlan. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Beltran. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Roberto Osuna takes the ball here as he'll enter. The runner at first, and
now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Evan Gattis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Osuna is there for it. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's 1 on the smoke. It's a double play, and that. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Line towards center field, and Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He was retired. Ken Giles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Beltran has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Correa takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this